Attractiveness knows no posture, but if you want to appear taller and exude more confidence, how do we do it? Kyphosis. It is not a magic spell or an anime villain. It is just a forward-facing curve like the upper curve of your back. Now, hyperkyphosis is when that curve is greatly over-exaggerated and your chin juts forward. This curve is not bad for you, and if you're otherwise healthy, you do not need to fix it. In fact, in the scientific literature, they can't even find a link between back pain and bad posture. So, why is everyone obsessed with it?
Text neck.
Text neck.
It's called text neck.
Heads down, staring at their phones.
People are looking down.
That's causing your head to come forward.
Bottom line, doctors say ignoring the problem will most likely cause that pain in your neck to only get worse and worse.
Doctors say a lot of things, but that doesn't mean they've done the research to back up their claims. When you take the time to actually look at some data, the consensus is that posture deserves less focus when managing pain. And I know it's easy to blame those dang smartphones, but the use of smartphones was not correlated with neck pain and disability.
But I get it. In our very shallow culture, this looks better than this, which is kind of funny because I personally know people like this. I wish I had people to discuss my algorithms with.
Algae has a rhythm? I don't think so.
Anyway, don't judge a book by its cover or a person by their posture. But if you genuinely want to appear taller, more confident, and possibly a little bit more attractive, I will help you. But a word of warning. This takes real effort. And don't think I forgot about every influencer's favorite posture, Lordosis. Oh yeah. Which, by the way, is just the opposite curve of kyphosis. And it is not a medieval lord named Osis, even though that would be really cool. Lordosis curves inward instead of outward. It's typically in your lower back, just like this. And if you're like most of the population like me, it's also in your neck like that. And hyperlordosis is when that curve is over-exaggerated far more than the normal range. And again, this curve is not bad for you, and you don't need to fix it. My goodness, I feel like I have to yell sometimes. Anyway, I'll teach you how you can also change this curve to whatever you want, from lowercase booty back to uppercase booty and back again. But before I teach you how to change your posture to whatever you want, just know that hyper-focusing on your posture, that is staying in one position for a very long time, can create stiffness and by extension, sometimes pain. It's kind of funny that most people with back pain assume it's their bad posture causing it, when it's more likely that they're focusing too much on good posture and creating stiffness, which can cause pain.
Round one, kyphosis.
To win the fight against kyphosis and take control of your back, you need to learn to extend your spine, which is what I'm doing right now. But keep in mind that this much extension is not needed, but it is helpful. But don't be a dummy. Learn to flex your spine too. It's better to be flexible in all ranges of motion than to be stiff in all but one. Just 2 exercises. With your ribs against the wall, shoulders and head all the way back, you're gonna bring your wrist all the way back to the wall, but wait, make sure your ribs didn't pop off. So again, check them in. Try and get your wrists back, and you're gonna slide up and down for 10 reps. By the way, if you can't quite get your wrist all the way to the wall without your ribs popping up, focus on keeping the ribs down and get the wrist as close as you can, and then do your reps. Exercise 2, keep your thumbs out, put your elbows on the table, and sink your chest down as far as you can go. Breathe deeply, and you're gonna hold the stretch for 30 full seconds. And if you work on your hamstring flexibility at all, you're already gonna be working on your spinal flexion, as you can see. But we're gonna train spinal flexion in the next section anyway with a different exercise, so you don't really have to worry about it. So bounce back and forth between the active stretch, which is the wall angels, and the passive stretch, which is the lat stretch. The wall angels you're gonna do for 10 reps, and the lat stretch you're gonna do for 30 seconds, and you wanna do both for at least 3 sets.
Round 2, Lordosis.
Yeah! This one is a little different, because some of you wanna hide what you got, and some of you don't. But either way, you should increase both ranges and then pick a comfortable medium for you to live in for a little bit. First exercise, grab a leg, slowly straighten it out till you feel a stretch in your spine. If that's too easy, grab both of your legs, straighten them out as much as you can, and pull your belly button toward your spine till you feel that deep, deep stretch. Oh boy. And exercise 2, flex your cheeks as you're laying down, lift out and up until you feel a stretch in your abs. Don't really focus on crunching down on your back. It's not about extending your back, it's about stretching those abs and growing longer. Bounce back and forth for a total of 3 sets of 30 seconds for both of those exercises. I know what you're thinking. This is a little too complicated, which is why I made a completely free ebook that you can download. That's free? Yeah, that you can download below, and it's got more exercises, more videos, and all that sort of stuff. So let's do a recap. Posture doesn't make you that much more attractive. And besides, bad posture isn't really correlated with back pain or neck pain. However, forcing yourself to be still in any posture can make you stiff, and that can sometimes be interpreted as pain. But if you want the ability to shapeshift, keep the ribs in and 10 reps here, elbows on the wall, chest down, 30 seconds, hug your legs, and then pull your belly button toward your spine, 30 seconds, then stretch out and up, and hold this again for 30 seconds. If that's too much to remember, I have free ebooks. Your next posture is your best posture, so if you want to avoid that stiffness, just move more, stay flexy. Posture doesn't make you that much more attractive. That'll work.